I gotta remember to keep that fan, at least the one to my left, to my right side off when I'm recording. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome to this video. As you can see, I don't have much energy because I am changing my sleep schedule, and it is 2:11 a.m. and I'm recording this on Friday. So you're probably actually gonna see this one the same day because I don't intend on it being a long video. Simply, what I'm doing today is complaining, basically. Yeah, I have some shit to say about Bungie, and I'm turning my headphones down so I don't really hear the audio stuff, so because it's gonna get in the way of my ability to focus on what I'm talking about. But essentially, I'm just gonna make this short, sweet, and to the point. Bungie's RNG is always trash. I'm sorry. Bungie's decision making has kind of been dog shit. Like, they couldn't even let the goodwill last for like 2 weeks for Rite of the Nine. Like, and even then, they kind of killed it even more so with this update, with like them taking out them taking out adept weapons from the Rite of the Nine chest in Eternity. Like, granted, obviously, granted, given, it wasn't supposed to happen, but like, my thing is like, right, so it wasn't supposed to happen, right? And I know what some people are gonna say, some Bungie defenders are gonna possibly say in the comments, like, oh, give them a break, fixing bugs are hard. Yeah, I get that, but like, if it's a bug, then make it very clear it's a damn bug. Because to a lot of people, it didn't seem like it was a bug. To me, it seemed like it was intentional. I might have even said the first day that it might have been a bug. I don't actually remember what I said. I think I might be on video saying that it might be a bug. I'm not sure. But like, anyways, yeah, it's just like my whole thing to that is just like, why remove a chance for people to get just free adepts? Like, I don't understand that. Like, these aren't going to be the best weapons in the game, as we clearly know, because Bungie is like, oh yeah, by the way, the adept variants, fully enhanced, mind you, are going to be as equivalent to tier 3 weapons when on July 17th. What is it? Two lines above. But anyways, yeah, it's just like, yeah, Bungie's just like, oh yeah, by the way, we know these adept weapons are like, we want you to do the hardest mode for the best rewards, but at the same time, we want you to remember that the best rewards for playing the hardest difficulty will be about as equivalent to tier 3 of any normal weapon in the future. By the way, fully enhanced too. Not all. Ooh. Not only do you have to spend your time doing ultimatum, but not only do you have to spend your time doing ultimatum, which granted, first encounter and that mini encounter are an easy way to get the adepts. I'm probably gonna eventually do that once I get friends to do that, Arrowhead. But I'm gonna eventually get my friends to do it eventually, because this week's the best week to do it as I'm recording, because it's the only negative modifier against you is really whatever it's called, chaffed, which is no radar, which essentially means nothing. Radar is usually off in higher difficulties, which brings me to my second point. Why the fuck genuinely, who the fuck on Bungie's team thought that putting modifiers on dungeons would be fine? They're off on normal dungeons for a fucking reason. Like, cause no one fucking likes them. I don't even know why they're on the normal Vanguard strikes. Some of them are just fucking annoying. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, no one likes modifiers I'm pretty I'm pretty sure if you asked most D2 players, most D2 players, they would say that modifiers don't play a part into their neutral game. Sorry. Most D2 players would say they don't really play a relative thing into their neutral game, which yeah, that'd be fine. But it's just like to others, not players like. Well, obviously, I feel strongly about it, but like at the end of the day, I'll play it if I have to. At the end of the day, because it's just like these weapons aren't exactly going to be around forever. Like they're only here for this event, which is a couple months long. Ooh, I thought I fucked up. I thought I fucked up because I just saw my health tank. Oh, that actually got me a little bit. I thought I fucked up, and I thought I was dying, and I thought I died. Doesn't matter. It's the baby mode, but it's 2 lines again. Correction, it's 2 lines above. Sorry. But regardless, yeah, it's just like I don't understand. Like, cause yeah, and people could say, "Oh, it's for the challenge and stuff." Like, I was literally talking to a friend earlier about this, and it was in a server that we're both in. And it's just like, "Oh, it's for the challenge," and I'm just like, no offense to the friend, obviously, I care about them very deeply, but it's just like, I'm so sick of that mindset with Bungie. It's just like, oh, it's for the challenge. Modifiers like counterfeit are not a challenge. Like, it's not. Well, obviously, challenges aren't supposed to be fun. At the end, most challenges aren't supposed to be there for fun. Obviously, they're supposed to make it hard, make the game harder, artificially, by the way. So, like, say you're having an extremely good run, mind you. Like, you're going through, you're soloing it for your first ever solo flawless dungeon on a slightly harder difficulty than, admittedly, I did my solo flawless on, because every dungeon in this in this like little pantheon of dungeons I've soloed. Not flawless. So I can't say that for fucking ghosts because I lost it to stupid ass wizards in the second encounter, but it's 2 lines. I lost my solo flawless to stupid ass wizards, but it's just like, yeah. It's just like, yeah, they're not. Anyways, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. But anyways, yeah, you're running the dungeon on a slightly harder difficulty. You're trying to go for that for the ever so coveted solo flawless. You're getting to like you're getting to like your final damage phase or your second damage phase, and it's just like yeah go like yeah we're getting to this and we're gonna do it and then you just die. There's a bunch of ammo boxes around your legs, and you just and 9 of the and like what? How much does it take to kill? I'm not sure how much it takes to kill, but like realistically, say like 3 or 4 of them go off, and you're not fully paying attention. You're just ready. You're just trying to play it safe, and they all go off and instantly kill you, and you lose your solo flawless. Yes, granted, there are ways to prevent that. Shooting the ammo boxes, triggering them before you're going to damage. Like, there are ways to counter it, yes. But like in the heat of the moment, for some people, you just don't think about that. Like that's the thing Bungie has to think. Like obviously, I'm assuming that's why it's even on in the first place, is because people in the heat of the moment, you more than likely will forget what you're fighting, what modifiers you're fighting against, and it will get you killed 9 times out of 10. Forgetting a modifier that is that dumb will get you killed 9 times out of 10. To no fault, honestly, and half of me wants to say to no fault of your own, but also at the same time, yeah, I agree with the people that are like thinking to themselves like, oh yeah, it's a skill issue. But it's just like that again. That's the reason that they're not on in dungeon settings, is because dungeons dungeons are unique. Dungeons and raids are unique, and on obviously never are some of the content that just never has modifiers, because it's just kind of hard enough as is, and it's just like, well, hard enough as is, but they're not match made usually either. It's just, I don't know how I feel about having fucking modifiers on dungeons. Like, yeah, I get it, it's a funny event and all that, but it's just like, I can't agree with the logic behind putting some of these modifiers on, like attrition and fucking counterfeit. Like, what are we what are we doing? Attrition and counterfeit, two of the most universally disliked modifiers, by the way. No one likes attrition and no one likes fucking counterfeit. Two of the most universally disliked modifiers, along with haste, honestly. Three of the most universally hated modifiers made it's their way into Rite of the Nine. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, it doesn't put too much of an effect on for your dungeon runs, but it is significant enough to where if you forget about it, you can easily die. Like, you can easily lose a solo flawless to that, to something stupid like some stupid shit like that. Just simply forgetting about the modifier's existence in the first place. And to people that have played these dungeons before, and to people that have obviously done them outside of just Eternity mode or Ultimatum mode, it's just like, yeah, it's kind of bullshit. But that's not the main point of this video. The main point I'm trying to get to of this video is what you see in the title. Shinies are extremely fucking rare. Oh, let's say I was about to put in one of the wrong ones. Shinies are extremely fucking rare. As you can see from, I don't know if you could see it in the last video, but yeah, I'm not sure if you could see it I'm not entirely sure if you could see it in the last video, but if you can look in the bottom right corner, if it shows up for you guys, the shiny Holofoil weapons is only up by one, possibly since the last video I've uploaded. Honestly, I'm pretty positive it's only up by one since the last time I uploaded. Which, yeah, you would think like, oh, just having bad shiny luck? No. Just like the adept weapons being removed from fucking from the Rite of the Nine chest. I swear, I feel like shinies are just removed from this chest. And if they're not, they're extremely fucking rare to see. Which pains me to say, but another friend of mine, which, don't get me wrong, I still like the friend, I still care about them deeply, and I love them deeply, but it's just like, another friend of mine, we were playing Eternity mode the other day, doing farming runs, trying to get gold scores and whatever for Eternity, for the title, seal, whatever. And then they just so happen to get a shiny No Survivors, which, yeah, good for them. Then they get a second one from literally the next encounter, which, yeah, admittedly, good for them. I wish that could be me. It's divided. I wish that could be me, but it's not. And then they get a third one from the fucking chest that's in the Rite of Nine, and it's just like, what is this luck I'm seeing? Like, holy shit! I haven't seen one shiny No Survivors all week, and then they just come on and get 3 in a row like that? 3 from each chest. Like, they got it from the second encounter boss, the third encounter boss, and then the Rite of the Nine, and then after the encounter, the Rite of the Nine chest from Eternity, whatever it's called, Eternity or the X-Rooms or whatever it's called. The Rite of the Nine area, I'm just calling it that. But, like, yeah, and it's just like, you can't be fucking kidding me. And it's just like, I've been running Explore mode all day, obviously, because I kind of I'm trying to value my sanity, and realistically, I'm not gonna try and solo it with fucking explore mode, sorry, with eternity mode with fucking counterfeit on. Like, let's be fucking real. That I just don't want to deal with the modifier, and it's just like, yeah, obviously, clearly fucking not. Clearly, I'm gonna have to fucking deal with the modifier because shinies just don't exist in this fucking game, in this game mode, which I feel like is stealth patched. If it's not stealth patched, then I've just gotten extremely fucking unlucky. Which, by the way, this happened on Ghosts. Ghosts. This happened on Rite of the Nine for the first week. I was like extremely unlucky, and it's just like, oh well, why are you complaining about it? Why are you complaining about it now when it's just like, this happened to you? This exact same thing happened to you 2 weeks ago. And to that I say, that is why I fucking have to sit on this goddamn game and farm it. It's because like, even if I do get the chance to get a shiny, I still have to get the chance to prage that the double perks are good enough. That the double perks are good enough to like satiate me. Prefer to or side you or whatever. But yeah, it's just like I have to pray enough to get like the double perks that I'm going after. One of the reasons that I'm going after the shinies in the first place is for the double perks. Like, yeah, and arguably you could say, oh well, just farm eternity for those. No, I kinda want the limited time edition shiny versions because they look a lot cooler for one, and two, it's just like they obviously are going to be cooler. Oh yeah, and by the way, that first shiny Nosara's I got from the chest, which guaranteed, by the way, I didn't keep it because it had two of the perks I was looking for. It had heal clip and fucking I'm trying to remember, heal clip, and I think, what's the second one? What's the other good perk? I'm trying to remember what it is. It had heal clip and something else. That's another really solid perk on it. I just can't remember for the life of me right now. But it did have those two in the first and the third slot. But it had Zen Moment and like I think some other PvP perk in the second. I think it had Zen Moment and Rangefinder in the second column, which immediately just was like, you've got to be kidding me. There's nothing good to pair with it on it, at least in terms of PvE. Because I'm a PvE main person, as we all know on this channel. And it's just like, holy shit, man. Like, and then another friend of mine, obviously, they get on, I help them with the run, and it's just like, it's very casual and nice and such. Gets a pretty fucking decent one with heal clip, I believe heal clip, Master of Arms, Sword Logic with, I keep forgetting what that other perk is that I'm after. I just can't remember it for the life of me. It's not Attrition Orbs. Attrition Orbs doesn't work with Incandescent anyways, or any other. It might work with some of the others, but it doesn't work with Incandescent. It's heal clip and something else. I'm forgetting what it is. Cause I know there's a second. Oh, this is killing me. This is actually killing me. I'm actually gonna go look it up. I'll be right back. Okay, I fucking pulled up light.gg. It's pizza, by the way. I believe it was heal clip Demolitionist or heal clip Rewind rounds that the friend got. I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I believe it was heal clip Rewind rounds though. And it's just like, yeah, that's a good fucking roll. Heal clip rerun rounds with Sword Logic and Master of Arms, which isn't a bad roll. I would honestly unironically beat that, honestly, if it was my first one. But it's just like, that isn't how it happened. That's not my first one. We all know I don't have that good of luck here on this channel with Bungie, clearly. But it's just like, yeah, he got that from the one from the chest, which isn't curated. by the way. So technically, if he wanted to, he just doesn't have to play D2 at all. If he doesn't want to go out there incandescent. It's just like, why can't I be? Like, it's not even that. Why can't I be lucky? That lucky. It's just like, it just, it doesn't frustrate me. It just, it's just like, it's just more proof to the pudding of why I just have to stay on and farm, because it's just like, yeah, that, like, it's unfortunate, yes, but it's just like more to the proof of why I stay on for long ass hours. Is because fucking my RNG is fucking seems to be fucking dog shit whenever I'm going after a weapon that I want, but whenever someone else goes after it, it's just like, oh no, here you go, for free, for on the house. Honestly, you've barely played. To be fair, that could be, it was pizza. Yeah, sorry, I kind of zoned out. But like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you've barely played, so here's your free like requested loot, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It just, it's not even that it hurts at this point. I'm just fucking used to it. But it's just more to the point of why I just have, why I just constantly just stay on this game and have to farm, and why frequently why videos are late, by the way, is because I'm constantly on D2 farming for a weapon that I kind of would really like in my arsenal. It's Divide. Which, yeah. It's very much upsetting to just be the only one just not getting what you want out of runs. It is. I thought someone was pushing me. No, like an acolyte got past me or something that was pushing me. I thought it was. It wasn't. It's just me pushing my Diki. I don't know. I don't know what key it was. I don't. No, it's just like the keys kind of scrubbed off. Like, yeah, that's how much I've used this keyboard, which means it's possibly time for a new one. Oh my god, these acolytes, go away. But it's just like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I just don't know. Because I don't want to sound like I'm whiny or upset at them for getting it, because it's not their fault. It's none of their fault. It is just RNG at the end of the fucking day. But it's just like, I feel like shinies were 10 times more plentiful when I was playing Ghost of the Deep on the second week. It felt like 10 times more merciful and acceptable to find a shiny then. Because I was getting shinies every 40 minutes, and then even then there wouldn't be a day where I would go out without a shiny, at least on the second week of Spire. Which, yeah, is a good thing. You shouldn't have to go a day, it's Divide, yeah. You shouldn't have to go a day without seeing a shiny. It's not good for motivation if you just go a day without seeing a shiny. If anything, it's horrible for motivation to keep you playing in the game. But it's just like, people like me just keep going because it's just like, hopefully that next drop will be it. Hopefully that next drop will be it, and it just never is. Because Bungie just needs that playtime. You see, counterfeit three to all of those would be, 3 to like 4 of those would be enough to just instant nuke you. Like if these 3 were counterfeit, you'd just probably die, honestly. And that's not even a joke. I think you would just die if 3 of those are counterfeit. I'm just not trying to deal with the acolytes. What is it? I'll have to check later. It's Arrowhead. But it's just like, I just don't have anything left to say. It's just exhausting and frustrating at a certain point when you've been going for 2 days and the only shiny you've seen has been the only actual full odds shiny weapon that you, or holofoil weapon you've seen, is just like It's just like from the it's from like the Rite of the Nine chest, and not even the activity that you're actively farming in. Like, it's just like, then why am I doing this? I'm wasting, like, that's what's going through my mind. It's just like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, I'm just wasting my fucking time. The only thing I'm getting out of this is the resources. That's it. I'm wasting my time all their fucking wise. And yes, very much so. I feel like I'm fucking wasting my time. Yeah, cause I just genuinely feel like shinies just don't drop from this thing, don't drop from it anymore. I feel like it's stealth patched. Cause I genuinely just feel like it's stealth patched. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the only thing that's like helping my sanity is just doing this stupid fucking thing and putting on the tone castle to help me with other materials that I need in the meantime while I'm just idly farming these away. It RNG fucking sucks sometimes, because especially since like I haven't, like, I'm going after two weapons. It's not like even after, oh, I get the nose, I get the role I'm after, which is Heel Clip, Demolitionist with Incandescent and Master of Arms. Even after I get that, well, technically Ricochet. I'd like Ricochet rounds, possibly a mag extender. Ricochet rounds, like magazine size increase with like Heel Clip, Demolitionist, Incandescent, and Sword Logic. No, sorry, Incandescent and Master of Arms on my shiny one that I would love to get. It's just like, even if I get the like low, like pretty damn well near 1% chance of shiny this damn well near 1% chance to get this shiny weapon, fully enhancing it, by the way, it's going to be just as effective as a tier 3 normal weapon in like 2 months, which is just depressing. And not even that, if that wasn't the worst part, it's just like, I still want to go for Cold Comfort with Reconstruction, Bait and Reconstruction, Envious in the third, with Bait and Switch and Explosive Light in the fourth column. Which, I got a shiny one. That's the one I'm keeping. It has Reconstruction and Envious Arsenal. It has Explosive Light. It just doesn't have Bait and Switch, which killed my. I can't tell you, it killed my soul. And that was the first shiny drop. Admittedly, yeah, that's really fucking good for the first shiny drop that I got, and I will be keeping it until I can get another one. But it's just like, when I say I died inside a little bit on, because that could have just been it right there, Arrowhead. That could have just been it right there. I could have just had to only worry about Nosurvivors this week, getting a perfect shiny Nosurvivors this week. But no, I had to worry about getting a perfect shiny, 2 perfect shiny weapons. And then if that wasn't enough, I had to go back to Spire and get a perfect shiny Terminus Horizon and a shiny, fucking whatever the scout rifle is. Long arm. Jesus, that took me a second to remember. But yeah, I had to go back and get a perfect shiny version of both, because I'm not happy. Like, I'm fine. I'm content. I'm settling for this version just because it does have Reconstruction. It does have Reconstruction Reconstruction Rolling Storm, but the one I want is Reconstruction Demolitionist with Rolling Storm and Killing Tally, with an extended mag, obviously, so I can have more in the magazine without needing. Sorry. And just so I can switch if I want to have more grenades. God. If I want to switch to have more grenades, I could just easily do that in the middle of an activity. Switch to Demolitionist, Kill, and Tally. Like, that's the whole appeal to double perked weapons for me. If I want to switch a build or something in the middle of an activity, like, if I want to go, suddenly I want to go Demo Incandescent for more grenades, and something, and like demo killing tally on my LMG for even more chance to generate grenade ammo energy for funny builds, for funny grenade spam builds. Like, then I could do that with having those two perfectly rolled shiny weapons. It did it again. I scared myself again. You could hear it. I scared myself again because I thought I was dying. Yeah, I need to stop cutting it so close because I'd be dying on Eternity. I really need to stop cutting it so close because this on Eternity I'd be dying probably a lot more and having to use a rally flag every time versus you. It's just like it sucks to have to just like yeah, don't get me wrong. It's nice to be able to play the dungeons, but it would be a lot nicer if I just didn't have to worry about getting these limited time weapons. Already fighting RNG to get like on no survivors, I have a 50-50 shot to get what I want, at least in terms of at least in terms in the third and fourth column. I have a 50-50 chance because I don't mind Demolitionist, Heal Clip, re-earned rounds, or Incandescent, Sword Logic, or Master of Arms. I don't fully mind what I get there, at least for my first shiny. I don't want to settle. I don't want to settle for it, but I would like my preferred rolls. Obviously, I've said before, so I'm not gonna repeat it. But it's just like, it's just like, it's just such a pain to have to fight against RNG, and then again to fight against RNG even more when you even get the shiny to drop, and then being sad when you just had to dismantle it because it's just not something that you were wanting to keep forever. Like, granted, yeah, you might end up doing that anyways down the line, but it's just like, at least you have a fun new weapon to play with for maybe a year or something at most. Especially these shiny weapons, I always find myself coming back to them. Because I still have a Brave Arsenal, I still have a couple of my Brave Arsenal weapons that I go back to every now and then. If I'm just playing the game casually, just to have some fun. It's reverse you, I'm pretty sure I looked at it, yeah. But it's just like, yeah. Or U-turn. As I think I've heard some people call it. But it's just like, yeah, it's just like, it fucking sucks. There it is, actually. Oop, no. And it's over there, and the ogre's over here again. I just don't know. It just sucks. It just sucks to constantly keep getting it just sucks to constantly keep getting beat down by RNG like this. Because, dude, most normal people would have definitely given up if they hadn't found it in 2 days, if they hadn't seen it drop in 2 days. I honestly, part of me wishes I was normal people, so maybe Bungie RNG would treat me a little differently. But it's just like, I'm not, unfortunately. Which honestly makes me regret playing this game as much as, honestly, sometimes it just makes, honestly, sometimes having bad RNG like this just sometimes makes me regret playing this game for as much as long as much as I do. Which is like, at the same time, it always manages to bring me back around, but whatever. I'm just frankly upset. I'm just like upset with it because it's just like it never, like, dude, getting close to the weapon that ideal weapon that you want and just having it ripped away by one perk is always going to be upsetting. That will never get any different. Getting it after a long night of just farming or a long day of farming, yeah, it's satisfying, but it's just like 2 lines above. It just makes you think of just like, why did it have to be this way? It could have just been so much simpler. Like, if it would have just dropped. think I'm just done. Anyways, I'm done here. It's 2:45, and I'm about to end up getting off here in a bit, anyways. And you just Arsenal Explosive Light, one of the roles I was talking about. It's fairly decent for if you don't have bait and switch on it. It's fairly decent. Actually, let me actually go bring the one shiny, the one actual good shiny that I have. Like, see, I still keep some of these. Granted, like this one isn't. Granted, I don't like this one entirely because it has Frenzy when I believe, yeah, Vorpal Weapon is better, especially with Frenzy. But just like, I do keep a couple of them because it's just like they're kind of interesting. I do keep a couple of them because I like them. Like Ambitious Frenzy with Spike Nades, I kind of like that one. Granted, I haven't used it, but hey, I might. Ryamamon's Explosive Payload on a Hung Jury with Firefly. Like, that would be one I would unironically use if I'm looking just to mess around with the Scout Rifle. But it's just like, again, yeah, I haven't used it. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm so not looking forward to going back for Judgment. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so not looking forward to going back for this. Why do I have... Hold up, why do I have two? Wait, what? When did I get these? No, like, genuinely, when did I get these? I swear I've never seen these before. Like, cause if I knew I had these, I wouldn't have had to farm so hard for my original Judgment. But it's just like, when did I get these? Cause I don't remember having two different versions of Headstone Timed Payload. I just remember having the one that I have on actually I have it currently, so I don't need to pull them out. Also, yeah, shiny one, it's base, so I'm keeping it. Adapt version, Headstone Desperado, it's one of the better perk rolls that you can get on it. These ones I'm honestly considering, honestly, I'm gonna probably dismantle all of these ones, because again, I don't really like the normal versions of these weapons. Like, the normal versions of them are cool, but it's just like, I don't really care for them. Like, and I still keep some of these older weapons. Like, this Posterity was 7,000 kills. This was before the whole crafting happened. Like, I still like to keep this one because it just reminds me of like the old days before it. Recon One for All. Heck, yeah, it might be useless, but I still like it. I still hold it as like some sort of a collectible. Yeah, I still use that. Like, yeah, like you could argue like, oh, you have a no survivors though here. Like, yeah, this one is fine and all, but one, it's the old one. Two, no double perks, so you can't really do the funny switch to heal fun. And it doesn't have in this original version doesn't have heal clip on it, I don't believe. So, two, it doesn't have heal clip. The original version doesn't have heal clip, at least to my knowledge. At least to my current knowledge right now, I don't, because I'm not gonna go through and search She's into the Deep's loot pool for it. I'm not gonna go through and do that right now. I'm too lazy. I don't believe it has heal clip though, but it's just like, and Restoration Ritual is so good. But it's just like demo heal clip with Incandescent Master of Arms with ricochet rounds and a pendant mag, because I don't think this thing can get tag mag. That would be such a good shiny to get, just have. Like, oh, that'd be the best ideal shiny. But it's just like, no. If anything, I have to settle. I'm going to have to settle. And then we have, where is it? Yeah, we have that one, but it's just like, I kind of don't like that one. I'm gonna keep it honest. And then yeah, I have a shiny Luna's Howl with with Heal Clip Incandescent. I had to settle for this one. Well, to be fair, these shinies compared to the newer ones, these didn't have like these only had like a very few certain amount of perks that you would actually kind of want for PvE. Like, and yeah, and I'm not entirely happy with the shiny other one that I have with the shiny what is it called? Whatever it's called. I'm not entirely happy with the shiny with the shiny midnight Q I have, because it has one set of perks that are good and the other two are just dead slots. I'm not happy with that. I would have liked Firefly. I would have liked Firefly One for All as well on that. But just like didn't get it. Wasn't lucky enough. Kept this one. Not sure. Kind of not sure why. Probably because it's the only version of the shiny that I have. Kept this one because it's the only decent shiny version that I had. Ignore all these. These are just some of these will probably end up getting deleted. Ignore these ones too. Some of these will end up getting deleted. I'm gonna go through and delete all these glaives because I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna keep them if they're not shiny. Like, and I'm barely gonna use them if anything as is. There are good perks on the glaive. Too much to my dismay, but to be fucking honest, I'm not interested. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm not interested in the normal versions. Like, here's the adapt versions that I managed to sneak away with. Like, this is a really good one that I have that unfortunately we won't be able to get this week. I'm keeping it only because it's an adept and it would be better than the original variant. That's the only reason I'm keeping it. And then just look. Like, every time I don't want a weapon, of course it's going to drop. Like, demo destabilizing with Warple in Repulsor Brace, I have to keep that one. It's really fucking good. Even if I don't personally like the archetype for Double Fire, that I can't argue with those perks. Those are really fucking good perks. Like, again, another one. Well, this one isn't as good, but it has disorienting nades with slide shot. With slide shot, destabilizing, withering gaze, reverberation possibly being able to complement disorienting nades. I haven't tested it, but possibly being able to like, this is a decent one, and it's just like I can't not say no. And then there's this one, man. If you're ever in a damage phase, like, this would be pretty decent. Like, spike nades, envious arsenal, bait and switch. Like, are you kidding me? And it's a 0 power one too. It's a 0 power one. And envious destabilizing rounds. Like, if you're fighting and you want to just get destabilizing rounds, you'd probably reload, to be honest. Actually, no, you probably wouldn't reload. Actually, maybe. It'd be that one's debatable, but like, and then again with this one, the only reason I'm keeping this one is because rapid hit dual. These 4 perks I'm going to test out eventually, but I'm probably not gonna end up keeping it at the end of the day because I really don't like redirection. If this had rapid hit, because I'm going for rapid hit subsist. I'd go for rapid hit subsistence, Rolling Storm, and explosive payload. Alternatively, I would go for Dragonfly in this column to match with rapid hit, but Rolling Storm ain't bad. But again, I'm going to get that on the LMG, so Rolling Storm here would be kind of a dead slot, but not entirely a dead slot. And then yeah, this Cold Comfort. I never actually ended up getting a good one. Like, Envious Assassin Explosive Light is alright, but this one can roll like even better. Like, Recon Bait and Switch. I'm getting rid of all these normal versions. Recon Bait and Switch. That's really fucking good. Recon Bait and Switch. Really good. I don't know why I kept 2. Envious Arsenal Chill Clip isn't the best, especially Perpetual Sword Logic. That one's just an entirely dead slot. Envious Chill Clip might do numbers, but I haven't done enough testing to confirm or deny that, so I will personally not be keeping it. And then this is the one I got yesterday. Recon, Envious Arsenal, Explosive Light, and Bipod. Like, this is one that this is the one I'm reluctantly keeping. This is the one I mentioned earlier that I'm reluctantly keeping. Recon and Explosive Light, Recon and Envious Arsenal, Explosive Light, they're good. Don't get me wrong, Explosive Light is really fucking good. It's still a fairly decent damage perk. But this could have been Envious. This could have been Bait and Switch, and I would have been 10 times more happier with keeping this. Like, that's how close that this week is going to be. That's how I feel that that's how I feel that this week is gonna go down. It's going to come down to literally these weapons being one perk off of being good. It's just gonna sadden me. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on it. It's a really good. That's a really solid roll. Like, here we have another one, Dragonfly demo with Killing Tally. Like, I would have liked it. I would have kept this one, but Jolting Feedback is there, so I don't really tend to use it. Demo Killing Tally. Again, I want this perk just on a non-adept and a shiny one. Honestly, I'm gonna infuse that one, but you're just gonna have to. I'll infuse it after the video, but yeah, just seeing all the seeing all those weapons is just like. See, did not mean to do that. Whatever, he didn't see much anyways. You probably just saw a couple of the hours. If anything, you probably didn't see that at all. I probably cut it, because I did last time. But anyways, regardless, I'm done. I'm done for the night. No, I'm done for at least D2 tonight. These were my last runs. It's 2:57, and I've probably been recording for 30 minutes instead of this being a simple, like, quick, haha, funny, like 25 6-minute video that I thought it was gonna be. It turned out to be a whole thing about rants. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed my suffering and my ranting. Obviously, none of this is meant to be taken. Some of it is meant to be taken seriously, like the thing on RNG stuff being ridiculous and modifiers being on these dungeons and some other various things. But a lot of it's just not meant to be taken seriously. It's just meant for it to be a video to get some shit off my chest. Because I'm getting annoyed and this shit is ridiculous. Regardless, I'm gonna go. You probably won't see another video from me for maybe another 2 weeks, for at least another week, because there's kind of no reason for me to show videos, because we've all done Ghost of Deep before. I'm not gonna really do my first initial reactions on it, because it's just like, yeah, everyone pretty much has the same reactions to it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Prophecy when it comes back. I'm not looking forward to doing Prophecy. I'm not looking forward to the rest of this week farming, because it has been a slog and extremely miserable. Regardless, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to always stay awesome, stay frosty, and stay safe out there. I have been Glaceon Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.